What's going on, guys? It's Caden again. Not much of a surprise, but I just got off a lot of my friends playing VR chat. Love playing with them. See, like I said, once you get to the point, you don't have to use your hands anymore. It's actually not even that hard, but eventually you get to the point whenever you think, well, Caden, what if I had to make a super sharp turn? In case that happens, what you do is you very quickly, if you don't have time to get to your handlebars, what you do is you have to as expertly as you can try to turn, and then as soon as you feel like as soon as you turn enough where you can grab your handlebars, just grab them and go through the grass to where you're supposed to go. But you also have to take a grab this wall. Well, then you have two options. Either turn and take less of a crash, or you can pull the brakes and risk either still slipping and falling, or you also have the chance of it not happening. It depends on how slippery it is. But whatever it is, either way, the right option is the right option. It's up to you. Another thing you might be thinking is, well, what do if you get lost and your legs hurt? What do I do then? But there's a thing called gravity biking. If you can take your feet off once you go down slowly, and you can just use the gravity of the world and the speed that you gain to take you down the road. But you also might be thinking, well, eventually, how am I supposed to get off if I can't really use my feet that much? Well, what you want to do is you want to quickly, very slowly, take your leg and push it over to the other side of your bike, pick it up, and then very quickly land on the ground and start walking. That's how you do it. Now, another thing you might be asking yourself is, well, Caden, where are you? Well, I don't even know at this point. I've been down this road one other time in my life. And I live in Hawaii, so there's a lot of stuff to do here. But that answers your question. So, you also might be thinking to yourself, hey Caden, what if I get lost? I don't know how to get home. And my phone's dead, everything else is dead, and I'm in an isolated place. And, well, basically what you have to do is the worst option one thing you want to do as last resort is pick a direction and go for it. If you've walked from somewhere, turn around and go back. That is your best bet. Unless somebody kidnapped you and put you in that one spot. In that case, that should be one of those last resort cases where you should just pick a direction and hopefully you got the right one. Because either way, all directions are going to lead you somewhere. No matter what, you're eventually bound to run into a city. It depends on how long you live. Now, if you live in a cold place and for some reason, let's say a blizzard starts happening while you're mid-ride and you're too far out to get home. What you want to do is you want to, as quickly as you can, start digging a hole under the sand and try to make an underground snow globe. No, like an underground igloo. And it won't be that warm, but you won't freeze to death. It'll be really cold, but the most temperature you'll get down there is 0 degrees. Whereas it could be up to negative 1,000, it would still be just 0 degrees underground. Now, that's really good stuff there. That's really good information for you. One more thing you might be asking, whenever you're biking without using your hands though, now that I've gotten off topic somehow, is, well, what am I supposed to, should I be looking at my legs, my hands, or the road, or anywhere else? The answer to that question is look at where you're going. If you look down, you're not going to see where you're going. Instead, what you're going to see at the last second, whenever you finally decide to look up, you're going to run into a wall. And that's going to really hurt. Excuse me, guys. Alright, so if that happens though, what you want to end up doing, if that does happen, as fast as you can, grab your handlebars and swerve as fast as you can. Now that might end up in you crashing, but it's better off if you're getting injured by running into a wall. If it was me, I'd take the injury less than taking a bruised ankle. I would definitely take a bruised ankle over a broken ankle. That concludes our next episode of Biking Lessons from Caden. Have a nice day and stay awesome.